Ladies and gents, players and pimps, we only have 4 teams left in the NFL. So I got some plays for you today. It's going to be a long video. We're going to take our time. We're going to walk this down. We're going to talk about the game, who I like to win, what score do I like, touchdowns, props, plays that I didn't do, all that good stuff. Coming next on this episode of Top Sports Debate. Let's go. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe button, all that good stuff. You know the rule of thumb by now. I give away $10 every video. All you have to do is hit that like button and post what number you are in the comments. So y'all know, also give away money. I need who's going to score the first touchdown and last touchdown. $30 because they give you a month free of the Patreon. All right. Y'all know who I use. Team I partnered up with, the best sports betting research tool platform in the world, Craig. Outlier. $19.99 a month or $129.99. Try it out for 2 weeks free with the promo code Lando2. Yeah, can't beat it. Can't beat it. What will my life be without Outlier? All right. I would do this game later. I wanted to do this Buffalo game first. Buffalo Bills, 13-4. Kansas City Chiefs, 15-2. What you gonna do? One of them boys come for you. You got 54% of people money is on the Buffalo Bills. 66% of money is on the Buffalo Bills spread. And 70% of money is on the over. The spread is 2 points from Kansas City. So looking at this, the people believe Buffalo will win this game. Orlando, this is what we pay you the big bucks for. What do you believe? All right. This is how this game go for me, right? My rule of thumb always been with Tom Brady is like, never bet against Brady. Like, no matter what, you're just going to lose more money than you win betting against him. Never bet against Brady. Patrick Mahomes is this generation Brady. Never bet against Pat Mahomes, especially in the playoffs. So that's my number one thing. When you look at both teams, Buffalo, in my opinion, have the better team this year. Offense look better. Got a decent defense. Got a decent running game. Got a quarterback that's not turning the ball over. Kansas City been struggling to win every single game. They win by like one possession and all that stuff. So my gut says Buffalo Bills. My heart says Kansas City Chiefs. When you take those both out of the equation, you have to go to the statistics. What do the stats say? Let's break down the stats. First thing first. The Buffalo Bills are 13-4, right? They lost 4 games this year. All 4 of their games, I believe they lost at away. They wasn't at home. So you gotta first, let me double check because I'm doing a lot of this live. I usually like to have it pulled up, but you know, we gonna freestyle. So we got time today for y'all to cook this up. All right. At Ravens, they lost. At Ravens, at Texans, at Rams, and at Patriots. So all of their games have been away that they lost, right? Now, if we go over to the Kansas City Chiefs, how many games have they lost at home this year? At Bills, at Broncos, 0. So you have one team that is undefeated at home. One team that haven't lost at home with the best quarterback in the NFL. One of the best quarterbacks in history. And you have one that lost 4 times. It shifts over towards what you call it, towards the Chiefs. Next thing, head to head in the playoffs. I believe in the playoffs, the Kansas City Chiefs is 4-0 against them. Kansas City Chiefs versus Bills playoffs history record. Now we're going to go with Patrick Mahomes. So Patrick Mahomes right here. So 3-0, 0-3. Let me double check. Yep. So they haven't beat them in the playoffs. You look at this game. 34-28. 42-36. 27-24. It's tough. It's like when LeBron was on the Cavs and they just kept on whooping on the Pacers every single year. No matter what the Pacers did with Paul George, LeBron set them home and Toronto every time. You know, if you was going to get, it was a 100% chance you was losing. As of right now, it's 100% chance for the Buffalo Bills. And them is like, can they get over the hump? Can they do it? Another stat that's very interesting. So my thing is, I'm like, going into this game, I was going to hammer Travis Kelce over. Not as over his reception props. Because, you know, during the playoffs, Travis Kelce go absolutely insane. And that's the only person Patrick Mahomes see. So it's like just hammer it, go crazy, right? And it's at 7. I'm like, man, so what I was going to do was a unit ladder. And those familiar with how I bet. Unit ladder where I was like, okay, 11 receptions, you went even higher. So where I was going to be like $100 right here, $90, 80, 70, 60, or I was going to go 100, 90, 80, 70, 60. So that's what I was flirting with, and I'm just debating on it. And I'm like, man, outside of my gut, outside of my knowledge, let me look up Travis Kelce's stats against him. And you guys will be very much amazed. He only went over this prop, people. What they have his props at? 6.5. He only went over 7 one time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He played against him 8 times and he went over 1 of 8. This is unheard of. The thing is, however the Buffalo Bills played him, whatever coaching strategy, their strategy, I would tell you without even looking at any of the games, just looking at this stat, they double and triple team Kelce. And they say, if you're going to beat us, anybody could beat us but Travis Kelce. Well, we're not even allowing him to have an opportunity. Like, you had these games where he got 10 targets. Last game they played this year, he got 4 targets, 2 receptions. Terrible. So, would that stay in a playoff game? You know, you can do what you want with that information. So, it would be smarter to fade him. I'm not about to fade Travis Kelce in the playoffs because he'll mess around and get those 8 in the first quarter or something. I'm not going to do it. But I'm going to add some of those plays to my parlay. So that's where my mind is at. Where it's like, okay, so now let's say if he don't eat and they double team him, that means you need to take other players over and boost their stuff up because Mahomes going to pass to somebody if he's double teamed. Now, the last thing is, Buffalo Bills, how have this worked for you in the playoffs against them? It haven't. Y'all 0-3. Well, what you call it? And 2-4 in total. So, that strategy haven't worked for them. This game, they could be like, hey, how about we just let Travis Kelce go wild and let nobody else eat? I can't wait to see tomorrow how they decide to do this. But letting y'all know that's where my mindset is with these games. Ladies and gents, I have the Chiefs winning. I have it being a close score. I have the Kansas City Chiefs winning 27-24 by 3 points. $20 gets you $1,000. Wow. And y'all know whatever correct score I do, I flip it for the other team. Just in case I'm close but wrong. $20 gets you $1,000. Wow. Next, let's do a spread version of it. Spread version is the over and under is 48.5 or something. Under spread version, you can do over spread version. 28 to 10, Chiefs to win. Vice versa. Bam. $4 gets you $1,000. Wow. And since I never do first half correct score, let's go ahead and do it. 13-10, baby. I did all of that talking. All of that stuff. Travis Kelce ain't doing this. Travis Kelce ain't doing that. And my first unit play is for Kelce to get the first reception plus 210. Lando, why did you do that and go opposite of what you're talking about, man? Let's show you. Because at the end of the day, I said the likelihood of him getting under 8 is high, right? I ain't say nothing about 1. He can get 1. If you look at this. First, why can't... Let me see if I can pull it up. First reception. Longest. Second. I don't even know where do I find the stats for that. It's on here somewhere. But Travis Kelce basically always get the up. There we go. First team reception. Travis Kelce. Last 5 games. 4 out of 5. Against Houston, it's clutch. It's playoff times. He threw it to him first. Pittsburgh. Getting ready for playoffs. Threw it to him first. And only one but Houston. So, that's who he gonna target is his mans. If you're smart, you take advantage of it. So I like that 4-4 unit because he could pass somebody else, but, you know, I like that. Next, Travis Kelce to record 1 reception each quarter because this is his favorite. Remember, this is going against what I'm saying, but I'm no dummy. We gonna add all the fades and stuff later. But you have to be smart. Travis Kelce did not get 1 reception. And it's funny because they know what I know because this shouldn't be this high. They know Travis Kelce might do a lot of selling because this is too high. Plus 130. I like that. Dalton Kincaid. First quarter receptions. We need, first quarter receiving yards. We need over 3, Dalton. Just catch the ball. Do your jib. And we'll be cool. That's it. When we look at Dalton, last 5 games, 100% he done that. And you really want to look at receptions, first quarter receptions. Every game, he getting 1. 1, he got 2. How many targets? 2 targets last game. 3, 2, 7. It's crazy. So, easy money, people. That is what I call easy money right here. Take advantage of that. Ty Johnson, over 11 rushing yards. People, he can mess around and get this the first drive. Now, this is the kicker. Lando, he's not the starting running back, and they also use Davis. I'm aware of that. But in playoffs, you have to be very surgical. And you look at this. Last 5 games, did that every game. The kicker when you look at is his attempts. How many rushing attempts? 5, 9, 2, 4, 6. Then you can go even more surgical and say away games. His last 2 away games, 9 and 13. But if we just take away all the crazy stuff and just look at it, that's his yards. All right. So he's been hitting it. All we doing is looking at it as simple as his rushing attempts. For him to get that, he basically need 2 yards a carry. He's going to do that. They give an opportunity. If they don't, then it is what it is. You can't do nothing about that. But off these stats, it's a genius play. It's free money. Take it. All of these players have done this last 10 games. Straight. Plus 108. I don't know what to tell you. They done this at all of these players will get 1 reception long as they are healthy. Nobody ain't selling on this. You're welcome. Now, you guys want the first quarter plays, the first quarter bangers. Here they go. Because with this game, you got to be more surgical. Because I don't like too many parlay props type deal with this. So you have to switch it up. 10 for 284. This is so many different variations in my mind. First is just analytics and stats. 10 for 500. Then some is just straight gut. 10 of 800. My goal is to make you guys be in the green by the second quarter and everybody excited. And we get to watch this game sweat free. So you got a lot of them. 10 for 156. 10 for 169. 10 for 1700. 10 for 989. So, remember I told you somebody going to get those receptions just in case Mr. Kelce don't get them. Worthy will be that person to probably get all those receptions. Kincaid, he's going to get 5. Josh Allen usually run for 50 yards against the Patriot or the Chiefs when they play. And Patrick Mahomes. And another reason why I have them winning, it's just so much analytics when you go into it, right? You got to look at both quarterbacks. Since we got time, let's do it. So we're going to look at Allen, right? Look at Allen first. His last 3 times playing passing yards. First, you're looking at passing yards. Head to head. Last 3 times against Mahomes. 260, 186, 233. So he going to be about 246 tomorrow probably. You look at his passing. His passing touchdowns. Last 3 games, only 1. Think of that. Only 1 passing touchdown. So it's either if they win, they're going to win by running the ball. Because Buddy ain't doing no passing touchdowns against him. He just not. So that's why I was like, you shouldn't be taking a lot of his passing touchdowns based off of the history. Now we can look at his individual. You look at his rushing yards, 50, 75. That's why I have 50 right there because it just makes sense. But if you look at his just touchdowns, 1, 2, 1. He always get a rushing touchdown against him because he run a lot. So you definitely want to have him for a rushing touchdown somewhere. Now, when you look at Mr. Mahomes, Patty, hey. You look at Mr. Pat Mahomes. Passing touchdowns. Look at this, y'all. 1, 2, 3. This game, he's going for 4. just look at the chart. I ain't the smartest man in the world, but Omar could tell y'all what this look like. Do this mean he would throw 4. That's kind of hard. But that's why I got it at 3. Because this is cooking. Such as passing touchdowns, right? Yeah, no. Then when it and was crazy because this make no sense. Look at his passing yards. Look at this. 271, 215, 196. So his passing yards is going down every game you playing, but his touchdowns is going up. That is insane. So that's why I wouldn't be going crazy with taking him for like a lot of passing yards and all that stuff. So that's why I got that play. 10 for 302. And it's just an inverted version of the play just in case I'm completely wrong. Since it's close, it's in playoffs, I can show y'all how my mind think. Because I'm like, he's not about to throw 3 passing touchdowns because it don't make sense. Bam, add it on here. He's not throwing for 275 because it just don't make sense. Bam, bam. And Josh Allen usually run for over 50. Let's fade it. Just in case I can get a reverse sweep going. Damn, I'm a genius at this. All right. Next we have individual props, breaking them down. Loving every single one of them. 10 for Thou Wow. 10 for 700. 10 for 503. 10 for 598. Kelce. 10 of them things. Just in case he want to get a lot. Match with Shakir. 10 for 327. And then we have our touchdowns. Each game, they both score touchdowns. I don't believe it's going to be a lot of touchdowns this game. I believe you're definitely going to have 2 touchdowns by each team at least. So we're doing 2 and 2. We're looking for a perfect matchup. I hope it's 1 million touchdowns, but you know, we see the different variations. So y'all know, usually I was going to do 4, but the odds is too high for certain players. So there's no need to force anything great. 5 for 701. 5 for 1100. Now for the people that's looking for the boost and bonus plays, those will come later. Those will come later. Specials, I did specials at $5 a pop. Popular. Touchdowns. Passing yards, rushing yards, receiving, and features. So I remember I have to do a video for the second game, and then I'm going to do combination plays. So you can take what you like, take what you don't like. We up close to 40 units for the season. We already won at this point, just being surgical to make sure you guys can finish with a bang, because after tomorrow, all we got is Super Bowl. Football is over with for the most part. So tell it, enjoy it. Don't be a lame. See you guys in the Hall of Fame, and I'm gone.